Gentleman reserves. The gentlewoman from Minnesota is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I yield 2 minutes to the gentleman from New York.
The gentleman is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I rise today to urge the defeat of the previous question so we can immediately consider H.R. 2729, the Finish the Wall Act. My colleague on the other side of the aisle said that there is no crisis at the southern border. I think the American people would disagree with her. She says the administration has the solution. I wish they wouldn't keep it a secret. The crisis at the southern border has reached a tipping point with illegal border crossings at record highs, and yet this administration refuses to act. I visited the southern border and saw for myself how bad things are. I also saw piles of building materials already paid for sitting unused like rubble next to a partially built wall that desperately needs to be finished. The temporary fencing left in place is laughable. I could have walked right through the gaping holes and had myself a nice vacation. Now imagine you were on the other side of the fence, desperate to get to America, where the president has assured you that you could stay if only you made it to the other side. You'd be pretty well motivated, and thankfully we've left the door open for them. The wall is paid for. We just have to finish building it. This bill requires the Secretary of Homeland Security to resume construction of the border wall within 24 hours of enactment using funds Congress has already appropriated to building the wall. The wall is more than just a fence. It includes sensors and technology Border Patrol needs to effectively hold the line. The agents I spoke to at the border are doing everything they can to stop illegal crossings, but they are overwhelmed and under-equipped. Now drug smugglers, human traffickers, gangs, and terrorists are taking full advantage of this vulnerability. While turning a blind eye to the dangers of our border crisis may serve this administration's agenda, it does not serve the American people, and it certainly doesn't serve my constituents. On Long Island, law enforcement continues to grapple with preventing MS-13 from gaining a stronghold in our communities. But MS-13 gang members are emboldened by the policies of this administration and exploiting the crisis at our border to gain access to our country. I urge this body to act and immediately consider H.R. 2729 to finish the border wall construction and help stop the influx of drugs, criminal activity, and gang violence that is brought by MS-13 into this country. Thank you, and I yield back.